welcome to my channel. Today is a collective read. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it don't resonate, then don't try to make it fit. I ask that you guys come in and hit that like and subscribe button. If you are already a subscriber, please make sure you come in and you hit that like button for your girl. Okay? And for all my subscribers, I am still doing $13. Ask a question, personal reading, and get a general message from the universe. If you want to book that message, book that reading with me, contact me at 312-546-0388. And I accept Cash App, I accept PayPal, and I accept Zelle. Okay, that's 312-546-0388. You can ask me any question that you choose, or anything that you want to ask me, and you will get a general message. Okay, behind that, so you get two readings for the price of one. Also, for all my subscribers, please make sure y'all hyping these videos up for your girl, and make sure y'all are checking out the members only, because I have a lot of videos for my members as well for you guys, and sending y'all thanks and everything that YouTube has open for my channel. Okay, so let's get into this video. Now, I'm gonna say this because my hair a little freezy, y'all. It's been days. My hair been down, not done. I ain't gonna get it done until February the 1st. So I'm just giving my hair some breathing time. Um, I want to say this reading here, um, I was supposed to do yesterday, but I'm like, okay, Father, I'll do it in the morning. That's why I'm up early to get this out. This reading here, I would say it's the ladies' thoughts, but I need the gentlemen to actually hear it if they want to. And how you doing? If you're not sure on how women feel or what women think, gentlemen, I would advise you to come on in and listen. Ladies, you've been talking to God about your person, the person on your mind, the person that your heart is with. A lot of you ladies love this man, but you like, do he love me or do he love me not? A lot of y'all feel like his actions just not show that he love you. Um, but you've done everything possible to show this man that you love him. You don't cheat. You don't disrespect. You're very loyal to this man to the T, you know. But you like, damn, what am I doing wrong that I can't get it back? Because a lot of you guys are hurting from this situation of, oh, excuse me. A lot of you guys are hurting from the situation of not, see, y'all heartbroken, of this situation not being right. Um, it's like, for some of y'all feel like this man just stopped loving you. Or woman, take what resonates, but it's like your person just stopped loving you. Like what they used to do, they don't do anymore. The way they used to show up, they don't show up anymore like that. Some of y'all are learning that without sex, there's really no communication between y'all. It's like that's what it's mainly based on. That's what gets, if y'all not having sex, y'all not really communicating. Y'all not really talking. Y'all not going on dates. Y'all not, this person just don't give to you the way that they used to. And you like, I don't want a new person. I just want mad. You feel me? That's what a lot of you ladies are saying. That's what you telling the guy. Like, I don't want a new person. I just want mad. I want the man that I fell in love with. And a lot of y'all are trying to manifest that man, right? Yeah. A lot of y'all are. You're trying to manifest that man. Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Your man could be an earth sign. Thank you. Your man could be an earth sign. You want him to compromise with you. You want to be able to truly forgive him. And you want things to work out between y'all. This is the part. He's a narcissist. He's a manipulator. The love that you're giving him, you're not going to get it back from this person. And the reason why you're not going to get it back from this man is because he's not ready to do that. He's not ready to settle down. He's not ready to give you the love. Yeah, he showed up like that. He did. That was men are. That's why I say women should not pursue men, because men are natural pursuers. He who finds a wife finds favor in the Lord. That's why God gave you the blueprint on that. You should not be chasing after a man. The man is going to go after what it is that he wants. And that's what women need to understand. If he's not showing up for you, then guess what? He's not ready for that. And then some women get upset that, like, damn, I've been wanting him to do right by me all this time. And he couldn't do right by me, but he go do right for everyone else. Yeah, think about it. Maybe you was in his life to teach him a lesson. Maybe he just wasn't your blessing. So you telling God, oh, I want this Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But God is like, he need to work on himself. You want him to show back up like this? You want him like this? Ain't this, when he was showing up like this is not how he was giving you and loving you. So what do? A lot of us women, we hold on to this man. No matter how toxic he is, no matter how he cheat, no matter how much he take, because he a gold digger, no matter how much he disappoints, you still praying to God. God, I don't want a new man. I just want my man. That's what you telling God. And the distance between y'all becomes more and more open. You and your partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Y'all been emotionally distant. Because some men come and they feel as if they got you now. So they don't got to do shit. They did the work to get you. Now, once they got you in there, they can go back to doing whatever the fuck they was doing. See, that's a red flag right there. And here you go, heartbroken and crying, because you like, damn, that's how I thought you loved me. I thought that you had my back. I thought that you would be there for me. But ladies, instead of you wanting, praying to God, asking God for this earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo back, you should be learning from it. You should be loving yourself, because this person ain't loving you right. So you should be loving yourself. And with loving yourself, you should be letting go. Yeah, it hurts you that you have to let go, but it's going to hurt you even more to stay. Because every day that you wake up, he's doing something more and more and more disrespectful. He's doing something more and more and more disloyal. He's still making you look bad. He's still making you feel bad. But you holding on. And you still praying to God, telling God, I don't want a new man. I just want this man. When God is telling you, he's telling you, he's showing you. Every time you want this man back, this man show up and he do more and more hurtful things to you. Now, and the lessons need to be learned. What's meant for you, this is my thing. If it's meant for you and this person to come back together, it will. But you still got to let it go. You have to let this go. You got to let it go. You understand? You cannot hold on to this man thinking that he's going to change. If he wanted to do better, he would. It's just that simple. Let it go. See, my Father God is telling you, you have to let it go and make room for the new beginnings on his way to you. Whether it's this man getting it together and returning back to you, well, or whether it's this man moving forward to someone else and the right man entering your life. You're holding on to this water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You're telling God, I don't want a new man. I just want my man. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. So these Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, you've been ending cycles with. And you're supposed to be, but you're not. Because you're holding on to him so tight that he dragging you. That he belittling you. That he embarrassing you. But you allowing it. People can only do what we, thank you, Father. People can only do what we allow them to do. He can't drag you unless you allow him to drag you. He can't do anything to you unless you allow it. So now you're allowing it, and you're allowing him to drag you. And he's doing it. So instead of you ending cycles with this person, you're holding on so tight that he know in his heart you ain't going nowhere. You're gonna keep allowing this abuse. You're gonna keep allowing this to happen. But here you go, still praying to God and saying, God, I don't want a new man. I just want my man to get it together. And my Father God is here to let you know, how can this water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio man get it together, or this earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo man get it together when you still holding on tightly? He ain't got no reason to change. He ain't got no reason to want to do better. He ain't lost you. You right here going through every bit of storm. But see, this the problem right here. Now you've been holding on for so long. Yeah, you've been holding on for so long. You have. You've been waiting on him to change for so long. You've been praying to God. Oh, let him change, Father. And my Father God, like, he can't change because you still holding on. What he gonna change for? He go out, cheat, you still right there. He disrespect you, you still right there. He show love to another woman, you still right there. He mistreat you, you still right there. So there's no reason for him to change. He could be just who he is, and you're gonna be right there, right? So now that you done stayed for so long and dealt with so much bullshit from him, he's ready to change. Guess what? This is what a problem come in. He's ready to change. He's ready to do what he needs to do as your man. Now you don't want him because you didn't stay for so long. You wanted him to change when you was there accepting all the bullshit. So now that you've walked away and you've been focusing on you and loving you and, you know what I'm saying, taking care of you, and he done mistreated you and slandered you for years. Now he changing. Now he ready, like, baby, I promise you, I'm going to do everything that I need to do as your man. I promise you, like, I don't want him. But you've been praying for this. You've been praying for this for years. And now you don't want him. Now you're ready to love another. You are. You're ready to open up your heart to another. You're ready to love another. You're not ready to love this man anymore. And my Father God say the reason why you feel like that is because it took you so long to let this man go so he could grow. If you would have left when you were supposed to leave, then you won't feel the way that you feel. You feel the way that you feel because you held on for so long. And some people have to learn from their mistakes. You held on too tightly. You wasn't growing, and neither was this person. You understand where I'm going with this? You didn't grow because you didn't know your worth. You didn't stand in your truth. And he didn't grow because he had no reason to. Whatever the fuck he wanted to do, he was able to do it, and you was going to stand there and accept it and allow it. So growth goes in both hands, hand in hand. You understand what I'm saying? And that goes for, that goes for the man too. Growth is in hand. Sometimes you have to leave him for him to grow. Sometimes you have to walk away so you can grow. You got to become this butterfly. You have to transform. You have to bring change into your life. And see, a lot of y'all don't be wanting change because you're so used to the norm. But understand that change can only happen when you allow change in. People can't break your heart unless you allow people to break your heart. When you stand and you know someone is mistreating you, you know someone is disrespecting you know someone is not treating you the way that you deserve to be treated, and you're loving them, then that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. I see y'all hit some nerves with this one. But see, my channel is not about I'm not a yes man. I've never been a yes man in my life. And I would never be one. Only person that I'm a yes woman to is God. And God told me to deliver this word. But see, it was so many people in here that was taking this word. But see, when the truth hit, they leave. Yeah. The truth hit, they leave. They never want to listen to the truth. People never want to hear the truth. They just want you to say what a lot of people actually do want to. They listen. I can't even put it out, and I can't even get it right because people say what you want to hear, and a lot of people actually be want to hear it. Flat out. Okay? People come to you and they say what they think you want to hear, and a lot of people be ready to hear that instead of hearing the truth. See, my Father God is trying to get ladies to understand you're the reason that change is not happening in your life because you're holding on to a man. You keep praying for a man that ain't trying to do right by you. Let his ass go. Let him go. What are you ask yourself this? What are you holding on to? The disrespect, the disloyalty, the negativity. He's not leading. He's not. He's not protecting, because if he was protecting, he'll be protecting your heart. He's your cover. But y'all have to understand that a lot of men don't know how to do this because they wasn't even raised by a man that could do this. So a lot of them don't know how. They don't know how to love a woman properly. They only go according to what the streets has taught them. And a lot of men learn from the streets on how to love a woman. And these streets ain't taught them how to love no woman. A lot of them have never got love from a mother, so they definitely don't know what that feel like. A lot of them is going through childhood traumas, and here you go trying to pour your all into this individual, and this individual is not trying to accept or pour back into you because they got their own issues, and God is letting you know you need to know your worth. Caution. Finding out more information. You constantly seeing the red flags that's telling you to fall back, but yet you choose not to fall back. Some of y'all stay, and then you bring babies into these connections, thinking that this is going to make this man stay, thinking that this man is going to do better because y'all got kids. Nope. Then the situation turn around and get worse, and now y'all arguing in front of the kids. Y'all going through worse things in front of the kids, and you don't understand that you were supposed to get out this situation way before you had a kid. So now you're resenting this person, and you're hateful towards this person because you feel like this person treated you bad while you was pregnant. This person did this. This person was doing you like this before you got pregnant. You chose to stay with this person and hold on to this person and give this man a baby. Why? When he showed you nothing but neglect from jump. Loyalty is what you're praying for, because loyalty is what you give. But the Most High God is like, all the signs are right there telling you that you need to move on. That you need to move on. But yet you choose not to move on. You choose to start trying to build a life with this person. Yeah. Yes. And you still praying to God, telling God, I don't want a new man. I just want my man to get his shit together. Well, your man can't get his stuff together if you're not walking away. Because if it's meant for you, it'll come back. If it's not, then you just move forward. Clarification. A person will only change if they want to. You can't force anybody to change. You can't stay with someone that is not treating you the way that you deserve to be treated. And a lot of you ladies, this is the problem here. You're looking for this, you want this person to change. You want that person that you fell in love with, and I get it. I get that. Because if this man had presented himself like that to you, you would have never started dating him. Never. You would have never started dating him. You would have never gave him the time of day. So you like, where is that man that I fell in love with? Why did you have to turn around and start doing this to me, being this type of way to me? What did I do wrong to start receiving this? What happened? You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. That's what, see, you praying to God as well about this situation. Father, what did I do wrong? Why did he start doing this to me? Why did he start treating me like this? Like, this is not what I signed up for. This is not the love that I was receiving at first. Now that I'm in love with him, now that I'm, used to all this, him being vulnerable and loving and caring and kind towards me, he's not that anymore. Why? What did I do wrong? God is trying to tell you, you did nothing wrong. This person is a narcissist. This person is manipulating. For some of them, they just feel like treating you like that is a way of them knowing if you really want to be with them. If you chasing up behind them, these men are different now. I don't know. But some of them feel like that. If you chase up behind them, then that means you really want them. Them treating you like shit and you still chasing up behind them and still wanting to be with them. That means that you want them. Or that means that they got control over the situation. And that's what God is trying to tell you. You did nothing wrong in this connection. You showed up with love. You showed up with loyalty. You brought so much to the table. And now that this love and loyalty is not there and giving back to you like it used to be, why are you still here? Why are you still here? But like a lot of women, including me, we still there because we still love the man. We still there because we still love the man. We still there because we still desire the man. We still there because that man that we fell in love with, we just want to show up so badly. Times 10. Because you always thinking in your heart like, oh, I know what type of man he was when I got with him. Just imagine if he would have stayed like that, or if he turned back into that, and be better. We can live so happily. But guess what? He has to want to do that. You crying and nagging to him all the time ain't gonna make him change. When you went to him the first time and you told him he was hurting you, and you told him that, he's not, you don't feel like he's showing love to you and kind to you, and you broke your heart. You broke everything down to him. You poured your heart out to him on how you felt, and he changed nothing. It got worse. Because now he trying to see with his own eyes how much you gonna take. He only doing what you allow him to do, and he really wants to see this is not somebody that's ready to grow and build the way that you think they are. And the thing is, yes, he presented himself like that. He did. But that's not what he want to do, because his actions, here you is 4 years later. And yeah, you got that man for a year. The man that you fell in love with, you got that man for a year. You got that man for 2 years. Now here we go, years in, and you ain't seen that man in 2 years. You 4 years. Now in 2 years, you receive nothing but abuse, disrespect, disloyalty. And you still wondering, what did you do wrong to receive this? My Father God said you did nothing wrong. He just not ready. He just not ready. And a lot of y'all holding on to a man that ain't ready. And for some of y'all, he's not your man. That's the part you realize. He was for some, and it's not for everybody. For some of y'all, he was in your life to teach you a lesson. He wasn't a blessing. He was in your life to help you. He could have been a karmic in your life. You learn the lessons and you move forward and you don't look back. That's what he could have been. And y'all still holding on to it. So you wondering where your Mr. Right at. And now you stayed in this connection for so long. Now you got trust issues and you're not for sure if you want to fuck with this or not. And when the right man come along, now he finna receive the third degree because you stayed over here for so long. You just God like, okay, now you need to heal. God like heal. Because you've been in this situation for so long and you don't know, now you're afraid to let love in because this person, you done gave your heart to this person and you're afraid to let love in. hmm And for some of y'all, God told you to walk away from this situation because, again, if it's meant for you to be with this person, they need to grow, and so do you. You need to grow. You think just because you love and you are kind and you are giving and you are loyal that you don't need to grow as a woman, and you do. You need to grow because you allowed this for so long. But you say that you love you. No, you don't. You don't love you like you think you love you. Because if you loved you like you really think you loved you will not stay in that situation for so long. Allowing this person to mistreat you for so fucking long. 2 years, 3 years. This person has treated you like shit for no reason. Only because they can. And for 3 years, you dealt with it. For 3 years, you laid next to him. For 3 years, you prayed for him that things would get better. For 3 years, you cried every single day. And God like, okay, when are you going to get up and walk away from this? And gentlemen, those that need to grow, this is what a lot of y'all women go through. Y'all know it. She still pray for you because she still love you. She still pray for your safety needs, the safetyness, your health, for you to become a better man. She still do that. And you, 30, late 30s, early 40s, early 50s, you still doing all the things that you were doing when you was 17, 18, 19. Still making bad choices. You come into a woman's life to mistreat, mishandle, and you wondering why things in your life is not going accordingly because you ain't learning no lessons either. You're not. You think you're a good man because you can provide. You think you're a good man because you don't cheat. Now let's break this down. You don't cheat, but you don't do anything either. Okay, I don't cheat, but I don't make my woman feel loved. I don't cheat, but I don't tell my woman she's beautiful every now and again. I don't make her feel safe. I don't take her out on dates. I don't show love. Thank you, Spirit. I don't show love. I don't show kindness. I don't show generosity to her. I don't be vulnerable to her. Yes, I don't cheat. But when I come through the door, is get out my way. When I come through the door, I'm not passionate. Only time I'm passionate is when I'm ready to stick my dick in her, and that's it. So you think because you don't cheat, that makes you a good man. But you does nothing else besides that. Wrong. Or you're a provider. As long as I pay the bills, I can still go out here and fuck wop the bam. I can still go out here and mistreat. I can still go out here and make another woman feel more important than my woman. I can still go out here and mess around with this woman, and this woman feel like she got the nerve to contact my woman, and I don't even got nothing to say. Or I tell my woman I'm not going to mess with this woman no more, but then I wait for a week or two, and then I go back to messing with that woman, and then that woman go back to going back into my woman's inbox or looking for her number, trying to take pictures and all of this. Like, these are all the things that you put your woman through, and you think you're a good man because you provide at home. Or you think you're a good man because you're not a cheater, but you don't do anything else at home. She working her ass off to pay the bills. But since you don't cheat, you sit at home and you don't do nothing else, then you think you're a good man. You're fucking wrong. You're wrong. And then you go from one relationship to the next relationship, to the next relationship, to the next relationship, all doing the same exact thing. You learn nothing. You learn nothing. Nothing. And you wonder why every time you get a connection, it falls apart. Number one, for some of y'all, if you are with someone, a woman, gentleman, and I'm going to say, if that woman was a gift from you, from the Most High God, if that woman was a gift to you from the Most High God, you were supposed to learn lessons. You and this woman broke up. Y'all went into separation. God separated y'all because you weren't being the man that God has destined you to be for this woman. So now y'all in separation and you not learning lessons, but you still trying to go from woman to woman to woman to woman. Why you think those connections falling apart? Because you toxic. You toxic. And you don't see it. And you supposed to be balancing your life out. You're supposed to be learning from your mistakes. You're supposed to be ready to take accountability. But instead of you doing that, you become worse out there in them streets. So now it's like, I want to get back with my person. The guy like, I'm not letting you back over there. You ain't learned nothing. You ain't did nothing. Self-love. Some of y'all listening to friends that's unhappy, that don't have good women, or don't have a love life, don't have somebody properly loving them. They just got somebody, hey, how you doing? They just got somebody that's properly fucking them. But they don't have nobody that's properly loving them. So now when these friends see you properly having love, they got something to say. And you one of them men that can't stand 10 toes down in your truth. You go according to what everybody else think and say. And God like, nah, you need to learn some lessons. And while your woman over there learning her lessons, y'all supposed to be learning lessons together, especially if it's ordained by God. She need to know her worth and you need to learn yours too. And you are a provider. You are a protector. You're supposed to lead with your heart. And if you lead with your heart, then your woman will follow. But guess what? My Father God said, you too busy over here or dealing with someone that's just like you. Love the toxicity. But then again, you hate it. Now you don't really know where this is going. That you fucking other people, they fucking other people. STDs done got stirred up. Y'all fighting like cats and dogs outside. No respect for each other. No loyalty for each other. No nothing. But the woman that you know you're supposed to be with, or that that woman sit right there in your heart. That woman sit right there in your heart. And God is like, okay, you calling this woman out from your heart, because God goes according to the heart. That woman has never left your heart. You never stop loving that woman. But God said you can't have this woman because you ain't learning nothing. You're not willing to take accountability for your mistakes and your actions. You're not seeing the things that you're doing wrong, and the things that you are seeing, you don't want to accept the truth. You still want to try to play victim as if someone did something to you. You still wanting this woman to chase up behind you. No woman should be chasing behind a man. He who finds a wife finds favor in the Lord. Let me repeat that. He who finds a wife, you are the lead. She should not be chasing after you. What she should be doing is, most of the time, she's a reflection of you. But see, when you got the good and the bad, right? And she's a reflection of you. When you out there and you're not really showing your heart, that means she will bag up because she's a reflection of you. Not her really going out there fucking other people and trying to play tick from tack from you. That's not her being a reflection of you. That's just somebody matching your fucking energy. The reflection of you is the opposite of what you are doing, but in a positive way. You understand? So if you are in and out, not wanting to give this person your heart, this person is going to fall back because they are a reflection of you. And just like you don't want to be all in, they don't want to be all in because they see that you don't want to be all in. So they know that they need to back up. So now it's bothering you. Oh, she don't really fuck with me like that. No, that's because you don't really fuck with her like that. And that's what you're showing. You are the lead and the connection. The man is need to lead. So if you are leading with in and out energy, then that's how she's going to see it. But a lot of men don't see it that way. So you looking like, oh, she don't really fuck with me. No, you don't really fuck with y'all. Because you're the lead. That's the energy that you're showing. That's the energy that you're carrying right now. And you wondering why she falling back. Because you ain't even all the way in. You fell back. When you think, and then I'm going to tell y'all something. When you're ordained, when you have an ordained spouse, someone that God has chosen for you, you think that person don't know that you lying? You don't think that? You don't think that that person don't know that you're dealing with someone? This is someone that knows you. If you are a ordained spouse, most of the time that means that you're a twin flame. If you are a twin flame, you share one heart, one soul with this person. This person know when you lie. This person know when you're entertaining someone else just like you know. Just like you know. A lot of y'all know that your person is not dealing with someone. I'm talking to men. You know. You know that. But you also know what else you feel. That this person is hard. Is being more distant from you. You don't feel it the way that you used to feel it. And that's for a reason. Because you're not understanding. She love you. How you doing? But she's falling out of love with you. Yeah, you can feel it in your heart that there is no one else. But you also can feel it in your heart that her heart is fading away. So now you're trying to figure out what you can do to get this person back. God say there's only thing that you can do is change. Because she's changing. Most of them, she's changed already. So she's what the things that she used to accept, she's not going to accept anymore. She's changed already. She let go and learned her lessons. It took her some time, but she did it. And you still doing the exact same thing that pushed her away. And you think that's going to get her back. It's not. Because the person that you once knew is dead and gone. That's not the same woman anymore. And this is what God was trying to tell you, ladies, in the beginning. You should have been left. It's about knowing your worth. You don't stay to where you can't take it no more. And then you leave. No, you should have been got your ass up and left. You should have been did that. You waited for so long. Now you feel like you can't be around this person. You can't trust this person. You can't do this. You can't do that. Because you allowed to stay. You stay with this person and grew these starting to feel resentment feelings towards this person. Yeah. Because this person didn't do what you wanted them to do. They weren't supposed to do what you wanted them to do. You were supposed to do what was best for you and get up out of there. And a lot of women, they don't want to accept that. This man did, he hurt you. What did he say? What's the saying? Fool me once, shame on me. You hear me? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times. Come on now. 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. Nobody's learning nothing. Nobody's learning anything. Now, for some women, you learned their pattern. You learned it. Some of y'all like, okay, he said he gonna do better. But then it's all in your head. If he start moving like this, and start doing like that, he back to his same old shit. You learned his patterns. That's what you did. You learned his every move because you done let this done happen so many times. And men, y'all do not change. I got to break it down to y'all. You men, y'all think y'all slicker than hair grease, and you not. You're not. When you have a woman that's learning you, she know your in, she know your out, she know everything, every move that you make. And you men think y'all clever, and you not. Do you know there's a walk, or the way that you talk, or the way that you go pick up something, or anything can show us the different you. And see, you may not even recognize that we noticed that, but we did. We just waiting on to see it. That's what we waiting to see. Cause now we done took you back. If his ass come up in here and do such and such, that we waiting on it. He do such and such, he back doing the same shit. Mm-hmm. And see, one thing I learned about you men too is that you know that you do this, but you ain't gonna do it for about a week or two. At least to make her think that you changed. But this the thing, sir. She ain't thought that you changed. She wants your actions to match the words that you said you changed. So now she don't want to say, "Oh no, I'm done," and you actually did, and you really want to step up to the plate. So now to wait week thing and this month thing and acting like, oh, I got her in there now. See, are you really going to? And see, one thing about a woman, she leave here first. She leave here before she leave here. That routine that you keep playing out, that shit gets old. Now it's like, okay, same shit, different day. Ain't nothing changing. They're not going to change. And now we done left here. And now we're leaving here. And now we're ready to walk out the door and not look back. But ladies, this is the thing. You shouldn't have to leave here and here when it's right there in your face. The red flags are right there in your face. You're holding on and waiting for something to change when you already saw it a year ago. You saw last year what they was on. You saw the year before that what they was on, but you still choose to stay. And you wonder why this is happening. Gentlemen, you keep coming back, and now you wondering why she hate you, or why you feel like she hate you, because you ain't showed shit different. What you come? I want you to answer this question, gentlemen. What are you coming back for? Do you really think that that's right to come towards somebody and say, "Oh, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to be that man," but then when you get them back, you go back to the same shit? Do you think that's right? Do you think that's fair? What if somebody treated you like that? What if somebody kept coming to you, lying to you, promising that they was going to do better, but did not? Getting your hopes all up high, making you think that this love is going to flourish, and the whole time you only doing this just to see if you could get this person back. That's the reason why you're doing it. Just to see if you could get this person back. You're not doing it because you really want to be with this person. You're doing it to see if you can get this person back. And then when you get them back, you turn around a week or two later and turn back and hurt them. Now this person don't want to look your way. But now you sitting there and you thinking about like, damn, I could have did better. Yeah, you could have did better. But you stuck in your childish ass ways. Too busy trying to manipulate. Thinking that it's gonna get you somewhere. Manipulation gets you nowhere. You're not hurting this person. In the long run, gentlemen, you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself because guess what? For some of y'all, it be that woman that got away. That woman that always, no matter what relationship you get in, you always feel bad for what you did to her when you know you had a good woman. And God is trying to tell you that he gave you so many chances to get it right. Some of y'all hanging on the thread right now, wondering if you could ever get it back. God, like, if you want it back, you're going to have to change. Because you can't get it back in this energy that you in. It's not serving you. It's not serving the purpose. You're going to make this person walk away and not look back. And some of y'all already feel like that's what's going right now. She's walking away and she's not looking back. And it's killing you. Yeah. It's killing you. Some softly. But Father God say you ain't learned from it. You're still doing the same shit. You're still trying to jump into another relationship. You're still out here flirting with women. You're still out here trying to act like you got this and doing that. You ain't learned nothing. And until you learn from your mistakes, you're going to keep bumping your own head. And again, time waits for no one. This woman ain't going to wait on you. And God ain't going to allow this woman to wait on you. That right man going to come into her life. And you're going to be sitting there looking a fool. And God going to let you know that could have been y'all. But you chose to stay in this childish like mind instead of growing and becoming the man that he has destined for you to be. A leader, a provider, a protector of your woman. What else? And now you're mad. Because you caused this disaster. And God showed you the evidence of your blessing a long time ago. Yep. And ladies, it's hurting your heart that you had to walk away from that. Because in your heart, you felt like y'all could have been so great together. But you got to understand that wasn't a loss. Get out your head. For some of y'all, what's meant for you won't miss you. If it's meant to come back, it will. And for others, it wasn't meant for you. It was meant for you to learn from the situation and move forward. That's not your person. As bad as you wanted them to be, they're not. They're not your person. They was somebody that was in your life to teach you lessons. They weren't here for the blessing. Yeah. Also, if you was with someone, ladies, that was abusing you, like putting their hands on you, smacking you, punching you, that man wasn't sent from you from God. He wasn't. Gentlemen, if you was in a connection to where you and that woman was physically fighting and that woman just don't have no respect for you, you bitches all day and all that wasn't sent from God. Y'all study fighting each other, putting y'all hands on each other. That wasn't sent from God. Because I tell men all the time, if a woman call you a bitch all the time, she see you as that. I'm going to tell you that. If that's her everyday word and that's how she describe you, that's how she talk to her friends about you, that's how she see you. You a bitch. A bitch made as individual. You are a bitch. That's how she see you. Nothing else. And she feel like, yeah, being in this relationship with you, yeah, you a bitch, but there's something about your bitch ass she like. Could be the sex, could be the head, but I'm going to tell you like this. You wonder why she ain't treating you right? Because you a bitch. What is she really fit to submit to a bitch for? She not. That's how she see you. Yep, because that's how you show up in her eyes. I ain't finna submit to that. I ain't finna, bitch, stop talking to me. That's what she say. Bitch, stop talking to me. Because you a bitch to her. That's what you are. Nothing more, nothing less. And you her man sometime. But most of the time, girl, who you talking to, that bitch? His bitch ass. Because that's who you are. So when y'all think that's cool when, oh, y'all in them connections to where y'all call each other that, bro, that's how she see you. I'm a whole woman. And I'm going to tell you right now, don't no woman want to be with a man that she consider as a bitch. I'm telling you. Is a man that has to make you feel that different type of feeling, sir. And ladies know what I'm talking about. That man that we want to submit to. That man that we don't never want to disrespect. Because you know why he don't disrespect us? He don't call us bitches. He love us too much for that. And when we can submit that back, shit, we get wet from shit like that. If y'all didn't know. Yeah. We get wet from shit like that. We get wet from a man that is respectful. You wonder why, I tell people all the time, just because you was with the same person don't mean that we was with the same person. You find out that people can spirit clarification. Motherfuckers be like, she ain't never did that for me. She ain't never, you know what I'm saying, did all that for me, or he ain't never did that for me. That's because y'all weren't with the same person. Y'all was with the same man, but y'all weren't with the same man. Y'all was with the same woman, but y'all weren't with the same woman. Because he brought something out of her that you did not. She brought something out of him that you did not. She over here doing cockwheels and backflips in the bedroom for him because her sex drive is to the roof because he brought it there. And it's not because of sexually, it's because how he make her feel as a woman. It's because how he make her feel as a woman. He's bringing happiness. He bringing peace. He bringing respect. He bringing loyalty. Her sex drive is to the roof. Her love for him. And when she talk about him, she get wet. I'm trying to tell you. So, you know how some people wonder why when they was with a woman or when they was with a man and they see them with somebody else and it just seemed more happy over there. That's because that person doing something that you want to do. And it comes with peace. It ain't about the sex. It comes with peace or it comes with respect. And you wasn't bringing that. So you didn't get to see that side of them. You didn't get to see it. What's the saying? I didn't have no problem for showing up for people that I gave all my love to that didn't really love me properly. Just imagine what I'll do for the person that actually shows up and do right by me. See, y'all saw a little bit of something because, I saw she was a good woman, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't really seen what a good woman can really do if she got a good man by her side. You ain't really seen that. You think you have, but you haven't. Because you've never really been that good man. You presented yourself as that, and then you changed it to something else, so you never really saw it. You never saw her go the mile. Ladies, too. You think you got a good man, but you saw a good man. That man that's loyal to you. That thank you, spirit. That man that only have eyes for you. That man that will never disrespect you. You don't know what that man really feels like because you keep holding on to a man that think it's okay to disrespect you. That think it's okay to be disloyal to you. He think it's okay to call you bitches all day. He ain't got no respect for you. And a lot of us women had to learn that. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I never forget when one day I was talking to my twin flame. And yeah, I'm on a twin flame journey, y'all. I was talking to my twin flame and he had that bad. He would do it when we get into an argument and he thought that would get my attention. And he told me that. I told him, I said, I'll stop talking to you because the disrespect that come out your mouth. And he told me, he said, I do that because You that's how I get your attention. I said that's not the attention that I said think about it every time that you do it. I stop talking to you. I don't got shit to say to you. That don't get my attention. See, what he was used to doing with other women, he thought that it worked with me. They like that. I don't like that. So he thought what Bron gave, he thought by saying that or talking to me like that, how he used to do it with other women would get my attention. And it don't. I told him, have you realized we ain't talked to each other in about 6 months? Now he looking at me, yeah, because you disrespectful. And he was like, no, I wasn't. I was trying to get your attention. No, what you failed to realize is that I'm not them. That's how you get their attention. They like that shit. I do not. I don't want no man calling me no bitch just because. Bitch, come here. Bitch this, bitch that. No, we're not doing that. I'm a fucking lady. You don't want me to call you no bitch. Because I can mean it just as much as you mean it. And I don't want to be in a connection like that. That's something that I had to break down to him. I'm not what you used to dealing with. I move like, and to others, I may move weird. So let me move weird. Ladies, you got to set boundaries with men. You got to let them know what's up. And a lot of y'all do not set boundaries till it's too late. By the time you setting the boundary shit, you ready to run away and never look back. Now, you got to set them boundaries in the process. So now when you telling this person that they still do it, you get the fuck away from them. My twin stopped doing it. And he said it. He said, I'm going to stop doing that because I know you don't like that. Respect. I'm not them. Don't treat me like I'm them. You see who I am. And you see Reva. You don't see this person and that person and this person. I don't move like that. So when you set boundaries with people, you have to. They will change what needs to be changed. He did stop calling me by my name. Because he said, you don't like that, so I'm not going to do that. But see, the other people that he was dealing with, they cool with that. I'm not cool with that. Now, everybody do their little role play in the bedroom and shit like that. That's different. But just to be texting me, bitch this and bitch that, or outside and we bitch this and bitch that, I don't move like that. I'm grown. I'm not a kid. And a lot of people think that's okay, but you got to think about that. If you allowing this man to call you bitches all day, what you think he see you as? You ain't got no respect for yourself. You want me to call you bitch all day. You think this is okay. Come on now. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to think about the way that we take care of ourselves and the love that we supposed to be giving ourselves before we expect someone else to love us properly. Love starts here, home. You can't expect for someone to love you and respect you and you don't love you and respect you. And a lot of people say, I do love me, but you got to think about it. If you loved you the way that you say you love you, a lot of this shit you wouldn't even be dealing with. And that's what God is trying to explain to you. If you was loving you the way that you say that you love you, you wouldn't deal with that. You wouldn't allow nobody to disrespect you like that. That means you don't have no love and respect for yourself because you allow this. And that's why God is telling you, like, you have to separate from situations to grow, to elevate. Know your worth. And a lot of us women on this earth do not know our worth. Let me say this. There's a lot of things that I did not accept that I know a lot of women did. I've never fought over a man. I'm 42 years old. Not happening. I never fought over a man. Who? Not doing that. And I know a lot of women that get out there, get in them streets and fight to the blood for a man. That shit not happening over here. I'm not doing that. I'm not even finna be arguing with you over a man. I'm not even finna pick up the phone and call you about the man. I'm not doing that. I don't care if this is my husband or none of that, because this is the way I see it. If this is my husband, you shouldn't even exist. There's no fucking reason I should be calling you. None. You shouldn't exist. This is my husband. We said our vows to each other. He asked to marry me. He's supposed to cover me, and I'm supposed to feel safe with him. There's no reason I should be calling you about anything about my husband. Thank you, Spirit. Clarification. And I was married before. I'm not doing that. I'm not. You owe me no loyalty. He do. The only way I will fight unless I know you. You was a part of my circle and you thought it was okay to fuck my husband, then I'm beating you up. I'm gonna get on you. Because you disrespected me in the worst way. But if I don't know you and you don't know me and you sleeping with my husband, I'm not finna bother you. You owe me no loyalty. He does. I don't move like that. And see, a lot of women will get out there, I'm going to fight for mine. I'm not doing that shit. Because where's the respect that for me as your wife? You had none. What am I fighting for? Now, I will check a woman, and it could lead to that if my man is standing right there and she's trying to pursue my man and he's telling her, I'm okay, I got a wife. And she keeps trying to pursue. Now you're being disrespectful. And I'm right there. No, we're not doing it. Now, then I'm going to have to speak up. Because the fact that my man told you that he's my man, he's married, and you still trying to pursue. Now you got me fucked up. And that's what, yeah, you'll get checked. And it may lead to me putting my hands on you because of the disrespect. But just be out here fighting over a man that's fucking me and you, that's making time for me and you, that's getting on his phone calling me and you, I ain't doing it. Not happening. But you got some women that'll get out here and get down. It's about knowing your worth. And I'm 42 years old. I ain't never fought over a man. And I'm not going to. And I stand on that. I'm not going to. If he fucking me and he fucking you, he calling me and he calling you, girl, we ain't for the fight. We ain't doing that. We ain't for to argue. I ain't gonna never call you and try to see is he with you. I ain't finna do that. And I stand on it. That's something that a man will never get out of me. If a woman say, oh, she called me, bitch, you lying. I ain't never called you. I ain't never called you. I ain't never thought of your number. I ain't try to remember your number, none of that. Because I don't move like that. I have enough respect for myself not to even put myself in a position like that. Now, I hold my standards up real high when it come down to that. I've never in my life done that. And I would never in my life do that. I respect myself way too much to do that. Who? I'm not finna get my hair snatched out over no man that's fucking me and you. But a lot of you ladies does that. What a respect that. What you fighting her for? And guess what? This the thing. He not gonna stop fucking her. He ain't. Why? Because you gonna stay with him. You gonna fight her. And guess what? She gonna stay with him. And she gonna fight you. And he still gonna be fucking y'all. Ain't no respect there. And this is what God is saying. Know your worth. Know your worth, ladies. A lot of y'all don't. We're in our 30s. We're in our 40s. What the fuck is we doing out here? You settling for less. And that's why you receiving it. Know your worth. Know your worth. And if you got to without, then be without. If you have to keep your vagina to yourself, keep your vagina. Some of y'all be out here looking for sex. Like, you gotta have it. You don't gotta have sex. Do it yourself. It's more peaceful. I tell you that. It's way more peaceful. But y'all gotta learn to love self before you can love anyone else. Literally. So, my Father God want a lot of you women to know that you're holding on to situations that you need to let go of. And a lot of gentlemen, my Father God wants you to know that you're calling on women to come back into your lives that you ain't even ready to receive because you haven't changed. Change is a must on both sides. Ladies, you need to know your worth. Men, you need to take accountability. If you're not taking accountability, your ass ain't going to change because you don't see the wrong that you're doing, gentlemen. And ladies, if you keep allowing people to mistreat you like shit, then that's how they're going to treat you. They can only do what you allow them to do. So all this crying and whining about you wanting someone and you want this person to love you, love yourself. Self-love is the best love. No one can love you greater. And gentlemen, all this whining, sending your heart to God about that you get your person back. Sir, you need to change. Because you're going to destroy it worse than it already is if you show up in that type of energy. It ain't going to get you nowhere but disappointment. If your woman done changed, and you know that she's changed, she don't want that negative, low vibrational ass shit back. So if you think that that person is going to take you back in that energy, they're not. And God is letting you know that. And if only thing you're going to do is go back towards this person, mess it up, and guess what? You're going to be without that person for the rest of your life. And you're going to be in regret for the rest of your life. And then you're going to be always wondering and always having this person on your heart when you could just do the work, allow the change, and have that person in your heart for the rest of your life, and have that person by your side for the rest of your life, versus you not doing the work and trying to be manipulated and going towards this person and destroying the little bit that you already probably have. Because some of y'all is hanging on by a thread. And God is not fit to force anything. You got your own free will, but He's going to give you the blueprint on what it is that you need to do. And if you're not willing to do it, then you're going to destroy it. It's already written if you do it your way, and it's written if you do it God's way. And understand, you've already been bumping your head doing it your way, and it got you nowhere. So when are you going to learn from your mistakes and surrender and allow God to guide your steps so you can receive what God has for you? And you can step into the man that God has destined for you to be. You can be that man, the man that God called you to be. And ladies, when are you going to start loving yourselves so you can step into this empress energy and attract what it is that you want instead of looking for someone else to love you? Because self-love is the best love. No one on this earth can love you greater than you. And if you think that accepting or staying with someone is going to it's going to make this person love you more, it's not. It make you look a fool. And that's why they keep doing what they're doing. It's because you keep staying and allowing them to treat you the way that they are treating you. He's not going to change. He's not. If you've already went to your man and you've already explained to him what hurt you and you keep getting the same result, girl, he ain't fit to change. He heard you the first time and he ain't did nothing about it. Period. Okay? So, I'm going to leave this right here. And I hope y'all receive the message. Take what resonate, leave what doesn't. If it don't resonate, then don't try to make it fit. And you guys have a safe and blessed, beautiful, abundant day. Understand, I am a messenger of the Most High God. I will never tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what God has told me to tell you. But I'm going to give it to you in a raw a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you to the fullest. And these are things that we all need to learn as man and woman. I had to learn on myself. I've been on my journey for 5 years. And yes, I made a lot of mistakes the same way that y'all made the mistakes. But I learned and I'm more at peace. And yes, I will choose to be by myself until the right person come into my life. And yes, I'm on a twin flame journey. No, me and my twin flame are not together. It's because I know my worth. I would not allow anyone to treat me or mistreat me just because I know that we are twin flames. God explained to me. Just because this is your twin flame, just because I ordain this, doesn't mean that this person don't have free will. And they have the free will to do whatever it is that they choose to do. And my twin flame free will was to go around and do him. And my free will was to walk away and do me. Love me, respect me, cherish me, and not allow any man to come into my life and hurt me or mistreat me. No, I don't have a problem with walking away from anyone that is not loving me the way that I'm loving them. That go for twin flames, any relationship, family, friends. I set boundaries. And I check people at the door because ain't nobody gonna come in and interrupt my peace. And ain't nobody gonna come in and treat me like shit when I know my heart is made of gold and it's pure. And if I'm loving you, you gonna love me. And if you ain't loving me right, then I'm gonna walk out your life. I'm not gonna stay. And I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna keep questioning no one's love for me. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do that. And ladies, you should too. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Because if you ain't loving yourself and respecting yourself, you can't expect no one else to. All right? Y'all have a nice one.